here we had the chance directly to hear what they have actually shared during the deliberations, because here in this 2 days we had the direct opportunity to hear something, from the field work, what really young people think and feel about the public life, about their necessities in Europe. As we have observed, especially, based on research, young people are unfortunately underrepresented in Europe, and that's why this problem should be tackled. How to include these people, and how to make them more engaged in the politics. But that doesn't only mean, to attract them, just organizing events and campaigns. But we have also observed that young people need concrete tools, to reach out. They should be supported by education. They should be supported by also financial, economic means, so that they can have access to projects, and they have access to some places in which they could be physically present. Having time for that and having the means for that, and that's why that should be. Not only a promise, that should not only be a wish for them, but it should be concretely planned and to reach out people, especially young people who do not have access to organizations, European organizations. We have to find this, we have to bridge this gap between the European institutions, political institutions in general in Europe, and where young people are located, not only in schools and universities, but also in their social life in which they are present. Actually, I really enjoyed two speakers, Damian of the European Parliament, because his focus was very interesting, on the importance of the involvement of young people, but just keeping their political perspective, because quotas are interesting proposal, but just keeping the quality of doing politics and making these young people more aware of the importance of politics, I think it's a more sustainable way. And the second speaker of also our psychologist, and I really enjoyed her approach. It was very touching. But she touched upon as something very important. Just she invited all of us to think a holistic perspective about human person. We are talking about young people, we are talking citizens, but at the beginning we have to clarify we are talking about a human person. And human person does have two aspects. One, the bodily aspects, and the other is soul, is mind, his or her mind, and their existence is linked with two aspects together. So this holistic aspect is very important to tackle any questions and problems that we are dealing with in Europe, because if we just separate these two aspects, the mental health and the bodily health, we cannot really have a sustainable and holistic perspective to the human person. They are all citizens, young people, resident, non-resident, foreigner, immigrant, but they are all human persons. And I think that was a very powerful message. We are common. We do share not only a common soil, common country, but we do share also our sufferances, our problems, and mental health issues are also our common problems. If we do share it and if we feel empathy with other people, that will be a great, I would say, step to go further to tackle our problems together.